Guys, people do not actually realize it, but we're seeing some crucial developments right now, and $20 billion is actually at stake. More than $20 billion. Guys, today I'm going to talk about this. I am also going to talk about what I see happening for Bitcoin next. We do have some key things happening on the charts, and I'm also going to update you on my latest trade. So I do have an update on my latest trade. I'm going to go through everything you need to know if you're invested in the crypto space. So, welcome back everybody. My name is Chris, bringing you cryptocurrency videos every day, teaching you how to make money in this market. If you are new to the channel, then make sure to subscribe and activate the bell right now. So let's get straight into it. So what you can see here for Bitcoin is that we are still above my key level of resistance at 30,685. And I was actually talking about yesterday how I felt that we were gonna see a little bit of a pump yesterday. And I did actually put out this tweet. If you're following me on Twitter, I can feel the pump incoming. And then we pumped from 30,000, from this orange line basically up to $31,400. So this was just a coincidence, of course, but I did have the feeling that we were going to pump, and we did see that pump coming. So that is good overall. Bitcoin is looking bullish, but just like I said, I do have that trade because at some point, no matter if it happens now, no matter if it happens at $33,000 or higher than this, at some point you are going to have a flash crash for Bitcoin. When a big lawsuit comes out or whatever it may be, there's going to be something that is going to push down Bitcoin. And at that point, I want to be ready to buy the dip. So we can still continue, guys. We can still continue to the upside like this and go to $35,000 and such without us seeing that pullback. But when we see that pullback, I want to be ready. As you know, I'm buying every single dip in this bull market. I think we are in a bull market right now. It's the start of a new bull market. I'm buying every single dip to prepare for that, for that massive run. Now, here's another thing. If we do see a pullback, you do have the massive support level, and this is on the daily time frame, at $30,400 as well. So big support level at 30,400. You do have the $30,000 orange box together with the red line right here as well. Massive support. And let's talk about traditional markets before I talk about my trade, actually, because traditional markets have actually now on the 4-hourly time frame formed this bullish pennant. And you can see it very clearly here. We're hitting it multiple times on the resistance level. On the lower end, we're making a pattern of creating higher lows. So that means that we're consolidating inside of this. We will see if this is going to be it, or if you're going to see an extension here. Maybe you are going to see an extension like this. We will see, but this is looking very clear right here with the wicks hitting it, the wicks right here, this one, and the current one right here as well. So if we see a breakout from this, now these are the futures market. So the regular markets, from what I understand, is actually closed today. So should not put too much, although this is still significant, but you should not put extreme amounts of attention to this, because the traditional markets, the real markets, can still open up tomorrow and we can reverse. But on the futures market, things are looking pretty decent right now. And if we can break above this level, then that is a good, very good sign for Bitcoin. Now let's talk about my trade. So as you know, I've been adding a couple of orders from basically going down to the level right here at $30,000. Now I do have one order here approximately, and one here. Actually, let's look at the exact orders. So on Bybit, you can see at 29,845. I do have the big one at 3 Bitcoin, and at 30,037. I do have another one, also 3 Bitcoin, and then you have 30,270 with 1 Bitcoin. So basically, these are the orders, as you can see here, as we're going down. Now, what I'm gonna do actually, guys, is I'm going to add another order, and that order is going to be right here at the orange line at 30,656. So 30,656, that's going to be a small one. 30,656, that's also going to be 1 Bitcoin. I just don't want to miss this move, guys, to the downside. So I want to build that position as we are going down lower. If we come down to this level, then that is going to be very, very nice. So all of the orders are right here. Now we're waiting for the Bitcoin price to do what it's going to do. If we go down here and fill these orders, I'm going to be happy. In fact, I would be happy with a pullback right now Also for the bots here, because the bots have continued to do very, very well. You can see approaching 85% on the Ethereum cycle bots. And the volatility we've seen during the 24 hours is not, I mean, it's good. However, it's not big enough. The volatility is not big enough for the cycle bots and the slow bots to actually react that much. But the fast bots are doing still a good job of trying to use that small time frame volatility to get in and out of positions, continuously trading, boom, 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 making more profit as we continues here. So yeah, I'm going to keep you updated on this. Still, the bots are doing terrifically well. Still, we haven't closed a single one of all of my bots. I think we've had like 20 or 25 bots so far. None of them have been closed at a loss. And as always, I show you whatever they're gonna do from 0% up to whatever happens. So far, so good. We'll continue to update you. And of course, if you want to use these bots yourself, you can go down to the description of this video. You have the OKX link right here. Click on this one and then click join now, and you are eligible for these bonuses. And then once you have that account, you can go down, click on any of these links to set up the bots. I'm not recommending using the hedge bots right now, because the hedge bots, we closed these ones a while ago. The hedge bots are just for trying to minimize the volatility in terms of looking at these orders being at a loss. But you all know about this. If you don't know what this means, go to the top of the description. You have all of the tutorials up here showing you exactly what you need to know. Now, let's continue, because we have some key developments happening. So the first thing is that you are seeing institutional inflows, $120 million worth of inflows to crypto last week. So institutions are piling into Bitcoin. And if you do not believe me, then take it from Bernstein themselves. They have about $685 billion under management. And they believe that with the latest developments, a Bitcoin ETF is fairly high. So it's only a matter of time until you are going to see a Bitcoin ETF. And at that point, guys, you know that things are going to go crazy. And also, let's continue here and let's talk about BlackRock, because you know that a couple of days ago, there was that news that the SEC said that the filings was insufficient for a Bitcoin ETF. The price went down. And then all of these ETFs came out and amended. They said that it was regarding the surveillance agreement they had in their ETF application. All of these ETFs, they came out and they added that to their filing, except for BlackRock. And I said that, look guys, BlackRock know what they are doing. They are going to add that also to their filing sooner rather than later. But they're taking their time, because they will put out something big. And yes, they did. Not only did they share that they were going to use Coinbase, or that they were looking for an agreement with Coinbase, they actually came out and said that they already had an agreement with Coinbase, not just expecting to enter into a surveillance sharing agreement, I think this is. So yeah, BlackRock, they mean business. They did not come out and say that they are looking to get with the agreement with Coinbase. They came out when they actually had it. So guys, it's only a matter of time until you see an ETF being approved. And at that point, you can expect crazy things happening for Bitcoin. Now, here's another thing, guys. Institutions are piling in. We know that. Big traders are piling in. We know that as well. But here's the thing. Look, the small traders, the shrimp, as they call them here, are holding more and more of the supply. So even the smaller traders are accumulating Bitcoin like crazy right now. And this makes me really, really happy, because the most important thing with crypto, it's even more important for the people who do not have much, because this is an opportunity to actually make a lot of money instead of gambling it away on different things. And like Bitcoin is gonna go up steadily, surely, over time. That is what I believe. So this makes me happy that small people, not small people, but yeah, small traders, small holders are accumulating more and more Bitcoin. Now, here is the big elephant in the room. So Digital Currency Group, they are owing a lot of money to different entities. One of the entities they're owing a lot of money to is the Gemini exchange, which is run by Cameron Winklevoss, former co-founder of Facebook. And they are owing 685, let's see here. Can we see here? No, $1.2 billion actually. So Digital Currency Group owe $1.2 billion to Gemini exchange. Now, why is this a big deal? Because this is an open letter basically calling Digital Currency Group a fraud, saying that they are intending to not pay back their money that they owe them and whatever it may be. And Cameron Winklevoss wants to put them to court. They want to file for them to file for bankruptcy and such. So this is a huge thing that's put out by Cameron Winklevoss just a few hours ago. Now, here's the thing. Digital Currency Group and Barry Silbert, they are the parent company of Grayscale. And Grayscale holds, you can see right here, $20 billion worth of Bitcoin, $6 billion worth of Ethereum, and the list goes on. So if there is a bankruptcy for Digital Currency Group, how is that going to affect Grayscale? Will they have to unwind some of this fund? Will they have to do something else? What will they do? Can they do something even from Grayscale to try to save the situation for their parent company? This is a big thing we need to pay attention to right now because it's actually ongoing. Now, I don't think that just because he put out this letter for the parent group that all of this $20 billion or whatever is going to hit the market and everything is going to just go down, crashing down. But we just need to keep monitoring this situation, guys. And I will keep you updated as always. Apart from that, looking forward to when we see a dip because I want to accumulate even more. Also, I want my trading strategies, of course, to be able to fill more positions, continuously trading back and forth because the volatility we're seeing right now, I want to see a little bit more volatility, bigger swings for these trading strategies to make even more profit. But so far, so good. Slow and steadily, guys. We opened these spots just like 2 months ago. Slow but steadily, they are making massive profit. So continue to hold these ones open, continue to make profit. And that's what I got for you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.